Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lily Peterson, and in today's video I'm giving you a tour of my toddler's bedroom slash homeschool room. We live in a very small apartment, and I wanted to show you how we use the space that we have to homeschool him and how we use it to store his toys and how he plays with things and how we put things away. So if you like this kind of content, if you like this video, please press the like button and consider subscribing. Now we're going to take a quick look around, starting at the crib. Alright, so literally everything on the walls in this room are from Hobby Lobby. Even though the pictures are painted, even the canvases are from Hobby Lobby. Except for this dream catcher, my husband made that in school when he was in elementary school. So this crib was on my registry, particularly because it was the color I was looking for. It was already this color. It was gifted to me by one of my students. His family gifted it to me. And this blanket here is one of the first blankets Conrad's grandma got him. It's really soft. And he likes to sleep with his cars, as you can tell. Yeah, so these two pictures are from Hobby Lobby. It was gifted to me by my sister-in-law. It's so sweet. I made this mobile for my son after he had finished collecting all of these sticks outside. There was a really big storm and he was collecting sticks. So I said, oh, let's just make something out of it. So that's what we did. This tree has a lot of meaning for me. It has been in all of my classrooms as a teacher. When I left teaching before leaving to start a family, I didn't expect that whoever else would come would keep it. So I took it because it means a lot to me. I've had it for 10 years. I decided to put it in my son's room. So over here we have a basket where we keep blankets and bedding that goes on his bed. This recliner we use for story time at nighttime or in the daytime. This blanket was made by his grandma, and this pillow is from grandma too. It's a Valentine gift. So here I just have a line for his artwork. Oh, this wall bothers me so much. You may have already seen the video where my son literally scribbled all over this wall. And after a few tries, this is about as clean as we can get it. So we have a ticket in for them to come and fix it, but that's gonna take a while. They're only handling urgent matters right now, so it probably won't be painted for a while. I started this painting when I was pregnant with Conrad. It is still not finished. I haven't had time to seriously paint anymore since he was born. And it's just a hobby. I wouldn't call myself anything special. It's just something I teach myself to do. One of these days, I'm gonna finally finish it one day. To have a table and chair set. He really loves these chairs. He didn't in the beginning. Because of how the legs are made, they do tip very easily, so he was falling out of them a lot. So we got another table, and he has a little piano by Melissa and Doug. This is where we do most of his schoolwork. So that's just a caddy with his crayons and things like that. His butcher paper is over here. If you have one of these Melissa and Doug cleaning sets, then you know how annoying it is. They are usually never where they're supposed to be. This is very rare. I actually didn't have to clean that up today. And these cushion blocks I got for him when he was an infant. And he really enjoyed those, and he still enjoys them. So I highly recommend them. Even though they are a lot smaller than the picture on Amazon, he still plays with them and likes them. And they're not cheap either, but I'm gonna link them below. Excuse my desk lamp. We have lighting problems in this room. The light is off right now. Yeah, the light is off right now. But usually when it's on, it flickers. Like there's an electric problem in this room. So when it flickers, I really can't stand it. It kind of makes my brain go crazy. So we brought the desk lamp in here. This bookshelf is from Walmart. It was less than 60 bucks, which was super nice. And it has some storage space below for toys. And we just have a few pictures up here. This picture is from my baby shower. It says Baby Peterson because I never revealed his name until he was born. So, and it's just the fingerprints of everyone who was at the shower, which I thought was really cool. This is just a piggy bank I thought was kind of neat from Target. And just a few knickknacks. This is Aesop's Fables. It doesn't fit on any shelf that we have, so it's up there. The painting of the planets on the wall is a painting I did about 6 years ago for my baby at the time. We lost that pregnancy, but at that time I wanted an astronomy themed nursery. So that's the reason why that one is so different from the decor in the room. This easel is from IKEA. It's very reasonable. It's only $20. And this side is chalk, and the other side is a whiteboard. And I use the whiteboard sometimes when I'm teaching him, so I haven't really bothered to mount a whiteboard in here because that one's pretty sufficient for right now. This table has taken quite a beating. It used to be out in our living room. Right now we're using it as his Lego table, and we're thinking about getting another Duplo piece to put here. We're thinking about gluing it down and just making it a Lego table. But he has scribbled all over it, and we have Lego storage underneath. This over here is just where I'm keeping his flashcards. Animal flashcards, colors, shapes, numbers. These are flashcards that you can start a conversation with. So it just helps with language skills. It's just kids doing different things. And there's a random sock in here. An alphabet. My husband picked up these while he was at Target. I used to have an alphabet line in here, and that got ruined, so I'm thinking about displaying these like this, just on the wall, maybe underneath over there, cover up some of that wall. All right, into the closet. All right, this closet took a lot of work. Up here I have his puzzle storage. I have a few puzzles up here that just will not fit on either one of these racks. And this I got when he was a lot smaller to go on his high chair and entertain him while he impatiently waits for food. Okay. So this is just an IKEA expedite shelf. I don't know if I'm saying that right. So this is where I keep his paint. Got this container from Target recently, and his chalk. These are just resources and workbooks and curriculum things. Some of this he isn't quite old enough for yet. I have them stacked too deep. I've got some back there too, some dictionaries. This first tab, I just have art supplies. Different things like grass and pipe cleaners and clay. Well, this isn't really art, but some Christmas ornament type things. So, some canvases. I have a few packs of these 5x7 canvases. Things like that. And here is stuffed animals and puppets and a few finger puppet things. This is a large puzzle that I couldn't fit anywhere else. So I've got some finger puppets in there. I don't know if you're familiar with If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, but I have 3 of the characters. I have the mouse. This is from If You Give a Moose a Muffin. And this is If You Give a Pig a Pancake. These are 10 years old. That's how long I've had these. I had them back when I was teaching kindergarten, and those stories were part of the curriculum. And I used them in my other classes too. And now I use them with my son. And this is just, these are more finger puppet things, but this is like a stage. Take this out so you can see. Got this from Target. So this is a stage that you set up and you fold it out. It has little finger puppets. And Conrad loves it when I do a puppet show. He just thinks it's so funny. He always says, again, again? Okay. So this one is just learning tools, different knickknacks. This is like a pegboard set. Things like that. Just manipulatives. This is an activity I made for him when he was 1 year old. And he's just sticking these craft sticks in through that hole there. And to this day, he still loves playing with this. I don't know when he's going to use this, but every time I see something I like, I just buy it, and I just say, oh, he's going to use it one day. So under here are some puzzles here. It's got the ABC puzzles. Got the memory game, another puzzle. And there's more card games down here, like Go Fish and Old Maid and Crazy 8s. But I keep a lot of these things, even though many of these things are too old for him. Some of these things are right now. I still like having them because I have friends who have older kids, and it's always my dream to have a very social atmosphere in our house and to have lots of people over. Conrad have lots of friends over who are different ages, so I always think to myself, you know, if this person comes over and they bring their kids with them, then at least there's things for them to play with too. And this one down here, the string, where'd that come from? It's just blocks, letter blocks, building blocks, and any more blocks he'll get will go in this. And this is all play food and play dishes. He also has the food that you pretend to cut. Here's one right here. This mirror at the moment is broken at the bottom, so that needs to be repaired right now. But this little space between the wall and the shelf here is just where I kind of stick things that I just cannot find where else to put them. As you can see, it's like picture frames and his little tunnel that he plays with. Up above us, up above here, it's an extra shelf here. So we have more butcher paper for random stuff, contact paper, my breast pump. Oh, all right. So we have some of his clothes hanging up here, some of his diapers. So he does not have a clothing dresser in his room. You may have noticed that. So we use this to store his clothes right now. This is just some pencils, colored pencils. This is something that I pull out when older kids come to visit. Just markers, colored pencils, and this peanut butter jar is crayons. But anyway, that's just for the older kids when they come, because Conrad mostly uses his jumbo crayons. He likes coloring with markers too, but it doesn't always put the tops back on. So this is just an extra drawer set for more homeschooling things. Okay, so this is extra art stuff. Extra art stuff. More learning aids. Magnifying glass. Little number puzzle. Things I'll be using. This I can use this year. Not quite ready for opposites yet, but you know, different things like that. This is more miscellaneous stuff. Trays. These trays are for... These trays came from the Dollar Tree. They're great for doing crafts on, or if you're doing something where you're making something with a bunch of beads or something that's really messy, you can keep it all in a tray while you're doing it. Halloween bingo, puzzles, tweezers, balloon pump, random stuff. Bottom drawer is where I keep all of the paper. So this top part is his coloring pads. And beneath that is all the construction paper. So a lot of things you can make with brown paper bags. So we have this. We had an emotions activity, but we have the extras underneath there. Then these other drawers are just his clothes. Yeah. And socks at the very top. Diapers. And then up here is more storage. We did cloth diapers for a while. So these two boxes are cloth diapers. It's my bread machine. Some other things there. Pretty simple. Alright, and so that's pretty much how we've stuffed everything. So we pretty much change him anywhere. So there's a diaper caddy there with stuff. CD player, music machine. My husband and I, we both have a lot of music that is not digitized. So it's important that we have a CD player somewhere in the house. Originally, the theme I was going for was nature and woodland in a way. So that's the reason for this bear. I just thought it was really cute. Got it from Hobby Lobby. This was a baby shower gift. It says, "For this child I have prayed." It's from that verse in Samuel. And Conrad's grandma made this for him. She lives in Wisconsin, so that is Wisconsin right there. She made that for him, and she's so crafty. Everything she makes turns out really nice. Are you playing? Playing with your toys? Before quarantine and all of that horribleness happened, I was taking care of a friend of mine, her daughter. I was taking care of her daughter. I started taking care of her around 4 months old. And so that was the reason for me getting these mats. I had already had some that were alphabet mats, but the alphabet was constantly getting lost and coming out of it. So I just went ahead and got these 2 by 2 feet ones, and these are so much better. The ones I got were a little bit pricey on Amazon. And then her mom found some more at Aldi that actually fit this. I don't know if Aldi still has them. That was quite a while ago. But I still use them for like if I want to do some sort of PE type thing with Conrad. Or if he's sort of playing in a way that I'm worried he's going to hurt himself, then I still pull those out and lay them down. Alright, I'm just going to do a quick scan of the room so that I can tell you where each furniture piece is from. And if I can find them still, I'm going to put them in the description box below. Okay, the bed, I believe the brand is Dream With Me. This is from Amazon, and this is a full-size crib. Yeah. And this is a full-size crib, and it was only $99 for a full-size. So I thought that was pretty good at the time. Yeah. The rocker over here is from Walmart. Got that from Walmart.com. This table and chair set is from Wayfair. The other table and chair set is from Amazon. Just keep in mind that if your child isn't tall enough for these chairs, they do tend to tip forward and backward. So, which is why it is safer for this table and chair set to be on a carpet or some sort of padded area. Those cushion blocks are from Amazon. The Melissa and Doug piano and cleaning set, Amazon as well. This bookshelf is from Walmart. Conrad, leave that alone, please. The art easel is from IKEA. This table, even though it's painted and abused, is also from IKEA. These bins underneath here are from the Dollar Tree, and the Duplo blocks are from Amazon. All right, everybody, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. I have a little bit more homeschooling content if you are interested in seeing that, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.